One day, Hedgie the Hedgehog was looking up at the sky and was wondering what it would be like to be able to fly like the Wise Owl. He was watching so hard that he didn't even see Scorpio running straight towards him and knocking him to his feet. "Sorry, Hedgie, I was running so fast I couldn't stop myself. What were you looking at anyway?" "Oh, just above." "Above?" "Yes, the sky, the clouds, the heavens, all above us, and I was wondering what it would be like to fly like Wise Owl and look down upon the world." "Wow, that will be fun, even more fun than running really, really fast." Hedgie got up and brushed his spikes down and continued now with Scorpio the Scorpion to look up high at the sky. Later on that day, Hedgie was walking with his head down. He felt so sad, and his head was so much down that he didn't even notice when he walked straight into the Wise Owl. "Hedgie, what's wrong?" Oh, I am sorry, Wise Owl. I didn't mean to walk into you. I was miles away." "Yes, you certainly weren't here. What were you thinking of that got you so sad?" "Oh, nothing, Wise Owl." "Nothing? Come, Hedgie. You can tell me. I'm your friend. You know, when you have a problem, it is always best to tell someone else, and then together that problem can be solved, or at the very least there's comfort of one being two." Hedgie looked up at Wise Owl and blushed, and shuffled his feet as he spoke. "Wow, Wise Owl, I was wondering, I was thinking about flying up high in the sky and looking down at the world below. It would be so much fun." "Yes, Hedgie. Why didn't you say? Do you want to fly with me?" "Really? But how?" "You can sit on my back and hold on real tight, and then you can look down upon the world." "Can we go really, really high and far and look at everything till it gets dark?" "Of course, Hedgie. I would do anything for my friend." Hedgie thought to himself why he didn't speak earlier. He felt so good that he had shared his problem with Wise Owl. One indeed had become two. Hedgie and Wise Owl went outside, and Hedgie jumped on Wise Owl's back, and off they went, flying really high as Hedgie held tight to Wise Owl as he flew right up to the sun, and then span in circles over tall trees in their house. "Wow!" shouted Hedgie. Hedgie was having such a fun time. He was enjoying himself so much. Wise Owl swooped down low and then climbed high, much to the enjoyment of Hedgie. He went left and he went right. He went over the stream that wasn't far away and went close to the water's edge so that Hedgie could see his own reflection as he flew above it. "Can we go even further?" excitedly said Hedgie. "Of course," said Wise Owl, taking a big breath as he raced to the top of the sky, through the white fluffy clouds, and down again into a spiral through the branches of many trees. It was the best circus ride you could imagine, and more so, it was so fast and fun. For hours and hours, the Wise Owl flew Hedgie above the house, forest, streams, and far beyond. Wise Owl obviously became tired, because Hedgie wanted to continue. The Wise Owl, loving his friend so much, continued, even though his back was hurting and he was getting very tired. But his love for his friend Hedgie kept him going. For Wise Owl, hearing Hedgie laugh and having such a good time, outweighed the tiredness he felt. After a while, Hedgie realized that Wise Owl must be tired, as he started to fly slower and taking more time climbing to the sky. "Wise Owl, are you getting tired?" "Well, a little," said Wise Owl. "Let's land over there and take a rest." "I am sorry, Wise Owl. I was having so much fun, I forgot." "It's okay, Hedgie," interrupted Wise Owl. "What are friends for?" Wise Owl touched down, and Hedgie immediately jumped off Wise Owl's back, and the two started laughing. Wise Owl laid down and stretched his wings outwards and looked up at the sky. Hedgie lied down next to him and gave him a hug. "I really enjoyed flying, Wise Owl." "Yes, it was fun, especially on a hot day like this, with the sun beating down." "Yes, it was quite warm the high we got. When we flew over the stream, I could see the sun sparkling on it." Hedgie and Wise Owl lied down for a good amount of time before Wise Owl offered to fly Hedgie some more, and then they would go home. High up in the sky, Wise Owl glided by stretching out his wings, and time seemed to slow down. Hedgie was really happy and smiled and laughed much. Hedgie looked down, and he could see the house and all their friends. He could see Scorpio running really fast and bashing into Henry the red squirrel, and they both fell to the ground. He could see the gnomes all dancing as the bear played a violin, and the elephant played the drums, and the fox played a trombone. "Everybody's having such a fun-packed day today, but not as good as this one," said Hedgie. The wise owl flew past a fallen tree that had been made hollow, and flew inside it and out the other end. Then he did a loop-the-loop, and Hedgie had to hold on very tight. As it was getting late, the clouds started to pass and the sun went down, and the sky got darker, and the lights switched on, and the moon came out. The wise owl flew upside down for a while, so Hedgie could look upwards to the stars and count them. He counted nearly 103 before he had to start again and again. There were so many stars. "We'd better go home now," said the wise owl. "It's getting dark." "Yes, I'm starting to feel tired. I suspect you are too. It's been such a great day today, wise owl." "Thank you ever so much. I will never forget today. I will always remember it. When I go to sleep, I shall think of it and even dream of it. Whenever I feel a little sad, I shall think of this day and how much fun we had." "Yes, it has been fun. I enjoyed myself too." Wise Owl thought to himself, when he goes to sleep, he too will think of the two of them flying and all the places they flew past. Will you? Wise Owl and Hedgie landed and walked through the front door of their house. It was already late and everybody was around the heater getting warm and eating vegetables and leaves. "Where have you been?" said the fox. "I was having the most wonderful time flying on Wise Owl's back, over so many places. I flew high up in the sky and back down, through a hollow tree, up to the stars and moon and the sun. We even flew over you when you were playing your trombone, and the elephant and the bear were playing instruments too, and the gnomes were dancing." All the animals started laughing and continued to talk through the rest of the night of the fun they all had had this day. Eventually, as it came too late, the animals all went to their beds and fell asleep. Hedgie looked up to the window. Through it he could see so many stars, and he started to count them again. And before he could even get to 103, he started snoring and was fast asleep, dreaming of the time Hedgie and Wise Owl went flying together.